This is The Post Up with DJ Treacy Treese. I'm running my mouth on everything hot in sports, news, drama, and whatever is blowing up the timeline. Let's get into it. Welcome back to a brand new episode of The Post Up. You already know me. I go by the name of DJ Treacy Treese, and I stay posted up right here, running my mouth about sports. We have a new set. For those of y'all who are watching in video, oh my goodness, it is taking so much time. But I told y'all I was working on my studio, and here is my new computer set. I have added a merch wall kind of behind me for those of y'all who are in audio with some of my favorite jerseys and everything in the back. The set next to me will be a bar scene, so it feels like you're watching sports with me at a bar, and I'm giving you my takes there. And I just got done painting another wall orange. Not coincidentally for the WNBA, but just because I'm going to have my interviews there and it looks really good. It reminds me of like 90s Nickelodeon feel. But anyway, today's episode is about Unrivaled. The 1v1 tournament bracket just dropped, so I wanted to hop on here and give you my predictions. I have already submitted it on the Unrivaled website, y'all. And trigger alert, before we even start here, some of these matchups might upset you. You might say, how can you believe that this person is going to beat this person? I'm going off of what I believe. There are a lot of Sparks players in here. I might unfavorably believe in the Sparks, but that's just who I am and how I am. So let's jump right into the bracket. I'm going to show y'all my computer screen, and we are going to go round for round on who I believe will take the cake. Spoiler alert, it's going to be Paige Bueckers, but I'm going to tell you how I got there. Let's jump to the bracket. All right, y'all, here is the bracket. Don't look ahead. We are going to start on the first round. If you want to fill out a bracket just like I just did, go to unrivaled.basketball. They have it there where you can put in your predictions. It says 1v1 right here at the top, and that is how I got to the bracket. So let's go through my picks. The first matchup in Pod A is Kelsey Mitchell versus Rachel Banham. Okay, I'm not going to explain myself on that one. I think Kelsey Mitchell will take that unanimously, I think, across the internet. Next one, we got Courtney Williams versus Veronica Burton. While I feel like Veronica Burton is a great two-way player and she would play a lot of great defense and offense, I could be wrong here, but I'm betting that Courtney Williams has way more vet experience and is actually going to perform a lot better in the 1v1. Also, she's been a really great spot shooter, just really doing her thing in Unrivaled so far. So I think she should be able to do the 1v1 really good. She got handles and everything. So Kelsey Mitchell and Courtney Williams move on in that bracket, but we're going to stay in first round of Pod A. Next up, Skylar Diggins versus Jordan Canada. I have Jordan Canada's jersey right behind my head. I'm going to pick Skylar Diggins. I love Jordan Canada as a player. She just had a knee injury here. I don't know if she'll be fully herself there. Skylar Diggins has a lot to prove. Her team is really bad so far in Unrivaled, and she just came back into the fold for her team. So I think Skylar. She also got the veteran drop on Jordan too, so Skylar's gonna pull it out there. KP, Kelsey Plum versus Natasha Heideman. Natasha Heideman here recently has been going on a tear. She's a very great player. She's got some three-point shooting skills as well. But KP in a 1v1, I'm going to give it to KP on there, making Skylar Diggins and Kelsey Plum move on to the next round. Let's go to Pod B. Paige Bueckers versus Kate Money Martin. As much as I love you, Kate, I'm thinking that Paige Bueckers is going to take the whole thing, so she's got to move on to the next one. Arike Ogunbowale versus Brittany Sykes. This is going to be a great must-see matchup, but Slim Reaper, come on, man. Slim is going to have to take that, even though Arike is going to make her have to earn that. I think Brittany Sykes has been playing exceptionally well in Unrivaled, and she will do her thing and turn up there. Now, next matchup, Jackie Young versus Tip Hayes. Another blockbuster must-see matchup, but ultimately I think Jackie Young is going to take that one. Moving on, Chelsea Gray versus Natasha Cloud. Man, Pod B got it jumping with some of the best guards in the league, but I'm going to take Chelsea Gray over there, point guard, to play against her teammate Jackie Young in the next round. Moving on to Pod C, Aliyah Gray versus Sanaya Rivers. I'm going to take the vet. I'm going to take Aliyah Gray. Sanaya Rivers really hasn't found her offensive flow yet in Unrivaled as much as I think she wants to. But, you know, she just came off of her rookie year in the W, I'm going to give it to Aliyah Gray. Kahleah Copper versus Rickea Jackson. This is one of the matchups I was talking about where you're going to think I'm crazy. But I'm going to take Rickea Jackson. Kahleah Copper is from Philly. She plays very physical. Rickea Jackson grew up playing 1v1 versus brothers and cousins. You feel me? I'm sure Kahleah Copper has that same kind of upbringing, but my heart is with Rickea. I'm going Rickea Jackson, moving on to the next one. Another one, Marina Mabry versus Sonia Citron. You might think I'm crazy, but I think 1v1 with handles and scoring and going to the basket and playing defense, Sonia Citron is going to take that one. So I got Sonia going on to the next round. Next up, Ryan Howard versus Ray Burrell. Two of my favorite players. One of them is my soror, Ryan Howard. The other one is a spark, Ray Burrell. Big Ray, okay? It's hard for me to vote against Ray Burrell, but I think that Ryan Howard will get that done, making Sonia Citron and Ryan Howard move on to the next round. Pod D, Breanna Stewart versus Lee Rue. I think that I'm going to give it to Breanna Stewart just because she's the vet, even though Lee can play both sides of the ball. I think Breanna Stewart's handles and like driving skills are a little bit better. She's a little bit more athletic than Lee, so I'm going to give it to Breanna Stewart. Aliyah Boston versus Alyssa Thomas. This might be a fight. This one might be a fight. They just might fist fight just because the two of them. Okay, Aaliyah Edwards be throwing elbows, and so do Alyssa Thomas. Alyssa Thomas is not going to like the size differential in this. This is going to be one of the dirtiest matches. Both of them play dirty. I think ultimately Aliyah Boston and her footwork is what's going to make her win. So we're going to put Aliyah Boston going to the next round. De'Erica Hamby versus curly-headed Shakira Austin. I'm going to give it to Mama D. She's a 3-on-3 legend. Okay, no pun intended for her son named Legend. De'Erica Hamby, I think, is going to play a great match against Shakira Austin. It's going to be close, but ultimately I think De'Erica Hamby is going to take the whole thing. That whole bracket. Aaliyah Edwards versus Dominique Malunga. I don't think Dominique Malunga, I think she's too green for this. We're going to give it to not really a vet over her, but Aaliyah Edwards just got she got that one-on-one edge. She's also been leading her team, playing really well. I just don't think Dominique Malunga's first year in the W equipped her for this 1v1 game that's about to happen. Unless she can just blow past her and dunk every time, which I don't really think that's going to happen, Aaliyah Edwards is going to take that. All right, so that means my second round, let's click it. See, that's what I like about the site. You go ahead and click it, and it's already there. That means my second round is... Hold on, wait. First round. Okay, so yeah, my second round is Kelsey Mitchell, Courtney Williams. From that, I'm taking Kelsey. Kelsey's faster. Kelsey's shooting efficiency is better. I'm taking Kelsey. Skylar Diggins versus Kelsey Plum. Love you, Skylar, but I'm going with my girl KP. This is why I picked her Sparks. Okay, I think KP gonna get the job done. This is gonna be a battle because they both play physical and talk a lot of junk. So I want to see how that goes, but ultimately I think KP is going to get it. Paige Bueckers versus Brittany Sykes. You're going to think I'm crazy. I think Paige has a lot to prove here. I'm betting she win the whole thing. Hopefully she don't bust my bracket. I got a lot of faith in Paige. I'm also Team Breeze over here, so I'm going to take Paige winning that one and catching Brittany by surprise. Jackie Young versus Chelsea Gray. I'm going to take Chelsea Gray. Only because she's been doing some things that I can never imagine. She's been doing the unimaginable here, so I'm going to take Chelsea Gray. Aliyah Gray versus Rickea Jackson. You're going to think I'm crazy. I think Rickea Jackson is a much more scrappy player. She's not just going to jack up them threes. She's going to go in for some tough baskets in the paint. I'm taking Rickea Jackson. Sonia Citron versus Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard got her the physicality, the experience, all of it. I think Ryan Howard is going to get it. Breanna Stewart versus Aliyah Boston. I think Aliyah Boston's she's gonna seal the deal there. Much more offensive player right now. Stewie is, again, never discrediting Stewie. I think she's gonna be a Hall of Fame player once she gets out the league, but I think Aliyah Boston's got her right now. De'Erica Hamby versus Aaliyah Edwards. I'm going with Mama D. Experience. Sheer experience. Also, that 3-on-3, it's hard to see Mama D with that. When you get tired, she's gonna be physical with her. So I think it'll be Aliyah Boston versus De'Erica Hamby. Let's move on to the quarterfinals. I got Kelsey Mitchell versus Kelsey Plum. You might think I'm crazy. I'm going with KP. I want KP to really succeed here. I'm putting my money on KP for that one. Paige Bueckers versus Chelsea Gray. We're in delusional land here. We're getting crazy. Statistically on paper, this don't make sense, but I believe in my heart of hearts, Paige Bueckers is going to win that. She got a lot to prove. I think she wants to prove all of them wrong. Rickea Jackson versus Ryan Howard. Rickea, I believe in you. I think all the things. I might change that. I'm going to go with Rickea for the upset. on that one. See, y'all got me editing in real life. I'm going to go Rickea Jackson to take that one. And then Aliyah Boston versus De'Erica Hamby. I think De'Erica going to get the job done. She got that engine. I'm hoping she can push through and make it. Now, as you can see, 3 of my top 4 are Sparks. 3 of my top 4 are Sparks. Now I got to change this one because I got to pick between Rickea Jackson and De'Erica Hamby. But let's go to the semifinals. Kelsey Plum versus Paige Bueckers. Sorry, KP, I got to take Paige because I believe she's going to take the whole thing. That's the only reason why. Rickea Jackson versus De'Erica Hamby. Oh, my God. I'm going to go Rickea. I'm riding Rickea to the end. She one of my faves. And not that you ain't my fave, De'Erica, because I'm a friend of the show. Love it. I think Rickea is going to want to stand out here, be Hollywood. If it comes down to Rickea Jackson versus Paige Bueckers, I think Paige Bueckers is going to take it. Only because I'm delusional and crazy. So this is my bracket. Y'all. I went all the way first round, all the way into the finals. I encourage you to get on the Unrivaled website and fill out your bracket as well, but here's mine. 1v1 starts February 11th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific for those of y'all who are out west like me. Make sure you tap in. I will be live on my YouTube channel. I do have an interview. I'll be on Twitch, live on Twitch earlier in the 1v1, so I might miss a couple of the first matchups, but I'll be live right after that, talking about it, watching it with y'all. So make sure you tap into my YouTube. And if you are already not tapped in with me on social media, let me know what you think there. At DJ Treacy Treece. That's at DJ TRICEYTRICE. Thanks so much for tapping in with me on this episode of The Post Up. I'll be posted up right here, running my mouth about sports until I see you for the next one. All right, that's a wrap on The Post Up. I ran my mouth, said what I said, and now it's your turn. Drop a comment, share it, and come back tomorrow, because I'm not done talking. And make sure you follow me on social media at DJ Treacy Treece. That's at DJ TRICEYTRICE. I'll be posted up here, y'all.